tutorial. First is power USB. Arduino board can be powered by using the USB cable from your computer or your mobile. All you have to need to do this is to connect the USB cable to the USB connections. Comes the power. It is also known as barrel jack. Arduino boards can be powered directly from the AC mains power supply by connecting into barrel jack. You have to use the adapter over here. Needs voltage regulator. The function of voltage regulator is to control the voltage given to the Arduino board and stabilize the DC voltage used by the processor or the other elements. Arduino reset. You can reset your Arduino board, that is start your program from the beginning. You can reset the Arduino board in two ways. First, by using the reset button, and the second, you can connect the external reset button to the Arduino pin label reset. You have to use jumper wires to connect to the reset button, reset pin. Is that how the Arduino calculate the time? The answer is by using the crystal oscillator. The number printed on the top of the Arduino crystal is 16.00H9H. It tells us that the frequency is 16 MHz. Next is analog pin. The Arduino board has 6 analog pin. The analog pin A0 through A5. These pins can read the signal from the analog sensor like humidity sensor or temperature sensor and convert it into the digital value that can be read by the microprocessor. TX and RX LEDs. On your board you will find the two labels, TX transmit and RX receive. They appear in two places on the Arduino board. First at the digital pin 0 and 1, that indicates the pins responsible for the serial communication. The second is TX and RX LED. The TX LED flashes with a different speed while sending the serial data, but the speed of the flashing depends upon the baud rate used by the board. The RX flash during the receiving process. Power LED indicator. This LED should light up when you plug your Arduino into the power source to indicate that your board is powered up correctly. If this light does not turn on, then there is something wrong with your connections. Comes the ICSP pin. Most ICSP pin is an AVR, a tiny programming header for the Arduino consisting of MOSI, MISO, SCK, reset, VCC and GND. It is often referred to as SPI serial peripheral interference, which could be considered as expansion of the output. Actually, you are slaving the output devices to the master of SPI bus. Controller. Each Arduino board has its own microcontroller. You can assume it as the brain of the board. The main integrated circuit on the Arduino is slightly different from board to board. The microcontroller are usually of the Atmel company. You must know what IC board you are using before uploading the new program from the Arduino IDE. This information is available on the top of the IC. For the more details, you can refer to the data sheets. Called as digital input output. The Arduino UNO board has 14 digital input output, which provides the pulse width modulation, that is PWM. These pins can be configured to work as the input digital pin to read the logical values, that is 0 or 1, or as the digital input pins to drive the different modules like LEDs, relays, etc. The pin label can be used to generate the PWM, that is pulse width modulation. Next is AREF. AREF stands for the analog reference. It is sometimes used to set and the external reference voltage between 0 and 5 volts as the upper limit for the analog input pins. One is 5 volt, supply 5 output volt. The most of the components used with the Arduino board works with the 3.3 volt or 5 volt. The GND, that is ground. There are several GND pins on the Arduino, any of which can be used to ground your circuit. Voltage input. This pin also can be used for the power the Arduino board from the external source like AC main power supply. I told you we have to use the jumper wires for connecting the Arduino pins. So there are three types of jumper wires. First is male to male jumper wires. Second is female to female jumper wires. And third one is female and male jumper wires. So these three pins are used for connecting the analog, digital and every connection on the Arduino board. At last, After connecting all your circuit, you have to just insert the USB into the USB port and upload your code. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. We will be back with the more tutorials. Thank you.